Governor, I'll have to admit I did have a little bit to do with all those pretty tractors out there. Agree you? I hope that helped you see just how serious this issue is, because the little effort that you and Governor from Utah were talking about, this little water issue, quickly became the largest water curtailment in the history of the United States. And we need to face that. It's not a little water issue. And I just want to maybe give an example for you to understand that we're not always on the same page. I'm part of the group of farmers that you hope your good farmers from Idaho get together and solve it. Quite frankly, unless you give us a sharp sword and let us cut that baby in half, we won't solve it. And I appreciate that you use the pronoun we, because we means all of us. It means the legislature, it means you, it means Lieutenant Governor. And left to our own, we will not solve that without some tweaks. And the environment my farm was in, when that water curtailment came out, I have water that is in the 50s. And I was obligated to shut off water if I didn't sign that. And I only have 1.5 acres of water on my average, clear through my farm, not even enough to grow potatoes, and I'm a potato grower. Yet in this environment, trust water users in the lower valley had twice as much water with a 1985 water right. They had water, I didn't, unless I agreed to that gun that was held in my head. So I guess I want to ask you, are you going to allow eastern Idaho to be subject to the same kind of a curtailment next year, or are you serious about we've got to fix this, because you can't just let the farmers fight it out?
I'm dead serious, Carl. I mean, I don't know who wouldn't be. I mean, even the oldest water right, wherever they are in the state, they know this is not good for the state of Idaho. It was a matter. It was a kind of a matter of circumstances, about timelines, about Idaho State Supreme Court ruling, about some of the things that have been in the 2015. Everybody realizes there needs to be a change. There will be a change. Now, will everybody be perfectly happy? I doubt it. But I'll be happy if there's certainty that in November 10th, farmers know what the water situation is going to be for next year. For the food processor that has to buy their potatoes, for the ag equipment dealer that has to sell them the equipment, for the banker that has to finance them, for their family businesses, that there's some certainty as soon as possible and not wait till this late date. That's in no one's interest.